What's up everybody? In this video you'll be learning how to longboard or skateboard. I'll be using a loaded longboard here. Had this for over 2 years now. So the first step is to get comfortable with the board and build up calf strength along with finding your balance. Also find out whether you are regular or goofy. I'm a regular and I like skating with my left foot on the board in the front. After that, practice without moving the board and leaning your weight onto one foot. Now start taking steps forward without putting the foot you're pushing with off the ground onto the board. After that, challenge yourself by learning to use your knee and shifting slightly your feet to move the board left or right while push with your other foot. I like to describe the two knee movements, trying to hold it while you needing to go to the restroom for one direction and swaying the knee outward for the other direction. Now challenge your balance more by maintaining your foot on the board while holding your push foot up, holding it, then dropping it, and repeat. This is to build up strength and balance. Now, after mastering the previous exercises, now you can start putting both feet on the board, practicing shifting your foot position while pushing and then having both feet on the board until you're confident. So I believe learning how to longboard is easier and more practical for long distance use due to the wheels like the orangutans that just go over almost every crack except large potholes. Not even my electric board can go over those. However, you can start learning with skateboard. That's how I got started. Build yourself up to a longboard. I've used this a lot while living in Miami to get to places quicker, also saving me for parking fees. More about my Miami life in the future. Currently came back from El Salvador and living here in Mckinney, Texas.
Alright, what's up everybody? I'm right here with Sarai. I'm going to teach her how to use the longboard. She hasn't longboarded in a long time.
No ma'am.
And I don't think she does that often at all.
I don't. Only with her.
Alright, so I'm going to teach her how to do like the basics and you guys are going to watch her progress. So. Alright, so the first thing you need to do when you're learning how to longboard, as I was telling you in the previous videos, is you need to be able to get used to just moving with the board with one foot, which is your drive foot. So are you a goofy or are you the other side? Where's you more comfortable with? So she likes to drive the board with a different foot than I do. So it's going to be different, the movements that she does with her knee in order to move left and right. Because when I get on the board, I have my left foot on the board. No. But she's not comfortable with that.
No.
So that's why it's going to be different for her. So that's her dominant foot. So her right foot's going to be on the longboard. So now all I want you to do is drive the longboard forward. Do not put your left foot, don't put it on the board. Just get used to moving the board like that. And that's it. Okay. Now stop yourself. All right, and now keep on going. Now what you need to get used to when you're doing this is using your knee to move the board where you want it to go. So as I was mentioning in the previous videos, your knee has to face that way in order for the board to start going to. So if
does that mean I have to move my foot too?
You have to like twist your foot a little bit on the board, but mostly it's all on your knee movement that you do, whether or not the board's going to go to the left or to the right side. Yeah, there you go. That's all you get used to doing that first. See, you have to get comfortable and then you start hopping onto the board. So now we're gonna practice doing this downhill a little bit. And so what that involves is initially when you do the kick, you decide where the board is gonna go with your knee. But then once you're on the board, what you're gonna use is your toes. So get on the board. So you're gonna use your toes to maneuver towards the left and your heels in order to go to the right side. Okay, so when you are longboarding, I recommend to use wrist guards. I've broken my wrists before. Skateboarding doesn't mean I'm gonna stop, but now I always wear these and that way you just prevent an injury, because now when you fall, it's always better to fall forward like this and roll than to fall backwards, because when you fall back, you have no control. You're gonna put your hand out and you're gonna break your wrist. So it's always better to hop off the board facing forward momentum than to fall back and, you know, potentially break your wrist, you know. And also this is like, what this does is it just prevents your wrist from bending. That's why it helps a lot. Also, as you see at the bottom right here, it helps you like skid. So if you do fall, you don't scrape up your hands at all. Knee pads and also elbow pads. If you're just starting out, I recommend just putting all the gear, you know, that way you don't get all like scraped up when you're learning and stuff. But as you get comfortable, I just will always wear my wrist guards because I just like it. That way if I do like trip over like a little bump or something, I can just, you know, skid with my hands and not Also about the shoes, shoes I recommend wearing like high top shoes. Converse brand is good, and Vans. The airplane is loud.
Protect the ankles.
You gotta protect your ankles because when you're longboarding a lot, the longboard, as you see right here, it's like right at your ankle. So you tend to do this a lot when you skateboard. That's why these aren't the best, but higher ones are better if you can get one. So what we're gonna learn now is when you get on the longboard and you're trying to go downhill and you're trying to maneuver the board, use your tip of your toes. So just tip your toes and your heels in order to move where you want to go. So I go, my left foot gets on the board and I use my heels to go to the left, and I use my pointy toes to go to the right. Start like going too fast. This is why you need to get comfortable with doing the first exercise that I was telling you guys, because then you just slow down and you just stomp a little bit on your right foot in order to slow down while you're going down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down this slope real quick, and I'm going to show you how I stop when I'm picking up speed. It's really important to learn how to stop. That way you prevent yourself from like running into a car or something like that when you're longboarding. So that's how I slow down. I just stop, stop, stop. You don't want to just stop one time, because then you're going to slide back and you're going to use your hand. And again, that is not recommended. It's always better if you're picking up too much speed and you're scared. Always it's better to hop up forward and let the board go than for you to fall back and hit your head or your arm. So yeah.
If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for my next video. We'll be uploading every week.